How goes it, everybody? Spike Daddy here, and welcome back. 7 Days to Die. So, we've got a bear. Hi, Yogi. I feel like Yogi should be the regular bear. This is like Yogi Extreme. Yeah, last episode we had fun. We did the day 70 horde. That's the 10th horde night, which was pretty freaking epic. It was really good. We didn't get a chance to test out our wonderful contact grenades, which is nice. Actually, hold on. Can I do that right now? Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. Haha. Oh, wait. You don't even know where I'm at? Okay. You're really tough, evidently. Good to know. Lord, did the grenade do any damage to you? My God, these bears are just so ridiculously strong. I'm not even on that highest setting, I don't think. Where are you going? I do not need you to be rotting in the corner. Sorry. Can I go grab that grenade back? I feel like I should be able to grab that grenade back. I just, like, hawked it on the ground. Oh, well. I guess it's not that simple. I gotta go get my my normal gear. Hold on here. Ooh, I gotta fill this in, too. We did lose one blade trap. We did put the blade traps up, and it did work out really friggin' well. Actually, they didn't take that much damage aside from this one right here, and I think that one right there got nuked by a freaking cop that blew up or something, so I don't know. We didn't have any demos in that blow up or anything like that, so that's kind of nice. What? More friends? Sir, would you like a grenade? Catch. Love it. Love it. That only did like 6 damage. I love it. That's nice. Anybody else want to play? No? Okay. Back to what I was doing beforehand, which was going to get my normal stuff and deposit all the other stuff. We didn't really get anything that good, I don't think, from the loot. We found out that the AP slug, or yeah, the shotgun AP slug ammo with that is absolutely a dream for taking out the their wonderful jerks that are the demolition dudes. Okay, I need that back. Oh, we did get something good. Hold on. Oh, I know for a fact we did. Don't tell me I didn't. Where? There's a tier 5. I know we got a tier 6, dang it. I know for a fact we did. I seens it. What do we do with it? Did we get one? Or am I going nuts? I could be. Maybe I'm going nuts. There's a very, very high possibility that I could just be going nuts. But I could have sworn we got a tier 6 steel axe, didn't we? Ah, we did. I was looking right at the friggin' thing. Good lord. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't necessarily want to repair it, but we're gonna repair that one anyways. Modify. Give me all the stuff. Okay, what do we got here? This one. Click on you. Complete. You. Oh, yeah. Much better. Oh, I love it. I friggin' love it. All right, let's do you. I don't really need the serrated blade mod on you. Structural brace and that. Degradation. Yep, keep that one. I feel like we could put other things on it other than, you know, the serrated blade is bleeding. I really don't want bleeding on it. I don't think bleeding is going to do anything for it, really. Because, I mean, well, we do attack people with it sometimes, just not all the time. I don't put mods in here. I think I put all the mods in here that we had. I don't think we have any mods for that, do we? We don't. We did try out the SMG. The SMG was definitely pretty nice. We definitely are going to use the SMG again because we do have quite a few rounds for it, of course. I'm trying to think. Do we have anything that would actually work for that? I don't want the burning shaft. Ooh, wait a minute. What does that do? Oh, okay, so that does less damage to enemies, but that does more to blocks, which is actually going to be great. Glue mechanic parts and the springs. I can't remember if it was 10 there or what. Or, ooh, it doesn't matter. We don't really have that much of that anyways. And glue. Yeah, 10. Oh, good lord. We're going through springs like crazy. And yet these mods don't make any sense why they require springs. None of them should require springs. It doesn't make any sense to me. The game just bugs me sometimes in that aspect that it's like, okay, why have it require springs? Is it because you put springs in the game and you want it to have more use than cars or vehicles, and that's it? Because let's be honest, springs aren't used in blade traps. I mean, you could use them in dart traps and just say that that's the way that they shoot them, which would make sense, in a way. So that would work for that, I guess. Let's see, anything else in the game that requires springs? Maybe some, vault doors. Any of the big vault stuff in that to help assist opening it. Any of the automated, like, garage doors and that. All that stuff is fine, yeah, but why would something like a wood splitter mod or something like that require fucking springs? There's no springs unless you're melting the springs down to put on the already iron and steel that you're putting on there. It just doesn't make any sense. Take a little drinky drink. I don't really need that. I can go away. Because that doesn't sell for anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't. I know for a fact it doesn't. If it sold for something, it would make sense. We are building up our 7.62 ammo again, which is kind of nice. So far, we've got tier 6 of everything. We do have a tier 6 compound bow. However, when you look at the base damage of the two, go here, just so you folks see, -9 damage. Project velocity on this right here is 62. On this one right here is 88. And honestly, I'm good with just having the two mods on it because you really can't put any more mods on there that would really benefit it, to the extent that it already is. And we're one-shotting freaking, already, irradiated, so I'm not really too concerned about it. We got food. We're getting kind of low on our meat stews here. We're going to have to go visit our farm again. Let's see here. I guess I can put this in here because we did say that we do want to make a farm. That can go back in there. I don't think I want to keep the slug ammo on here. I know I got to do some organization, guys. I know it's probably bugging some of you guys as much as it's bugging me. But at the same time, we got other stuff that we have to do here. Let's go ahead and put you guys away. Yeah, I guess we'll throw you in there like that. Cool. Let's grab our dukes. I'm missing stuff here. What am I missing? I'm missing my frames. That right there's where the shotgun was, and we actually normally would carry the machine gun, but I think we're going to pass on carrying the machine gun because this shotgun is quite formidable. Although I should carry the SMG though, but I kind of want to keep the SMG for the ladder. We could start carrying the tactical assault rifle and throw maybe a ×4 scope on it so we can deal with vultures a little bit more proactively, but I don't think I'm going to be worried about that, actually. So let's kind of get ready here. I'm going to go ahead and eat some food here to just kind of fill the bar. Oh, yeah, I should bring these with me, too. Scrap you, put you in there. Let's actually drink these, then. We'll eat that, and we'll have some pasta. There we go. There we go. All right. So, let's see here. I need to go in the back. It's going to be nighttime soon again. And I got to get rid of these piston trees because, if I'm not mistaken, when we tried to fly the stupid gyrocopter in here and that, we kind of got in trouble with that. So it takes 3 to knock that down. I'm going to go back inside because I'm pretty sure that thing is done crafting by now, and we'll see if it takes more. We also need to make another blade trap. Thank you. Is this going to have an issue with the wood splitter mod? It doesn't. Ah, it's so nice that it doesn't. So nice that it doesn't. Okay, let's take a look here. I don't know if any of these are 900 or what, but I'm assuming that's a one shot. Yep. That is a nice. Ooh, nice. Only 2 hits now. Nice. I love it. Can you get... I don't want to drag you with me. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so why was the other one... Oh, the other one must have got attacked or something. That's what it was. Still takes 3 to take him down. All right, I guess so. Power attack on Hiya! Yeah, we got to take these freaking trees out, guys, because these are issues. This one right here, not so much of an issue. It's the tall ones. Doesn't matter. That one right there is getting ready to come down anyways. Good lord. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of coal this way, too. I forgot that we kind of need coal. We are essentially out of it now. And maybe this will also help me as far as where to navigate for the frickin' base here. Okay, that should help out quite a bit, I would assume. You know what? I better get rid of this damn thing here. I know I can harvest that for steel up there, guys. I'm fully aware of it, but I'm not going to climb all the freaking way up there for it. Doop, 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 doop. I like how it just disappears. It's amazing. What's in the purse? Nothing is in the purse. All right. Makes sense. Let's go ahead and let's do a little bit of cleaning up around here. Because I think, instead of putting the farm, well, I probably should put the farm a little bit off course, just because of the fact of, well, when the Horde Knight comes in and that, they just seem to come from pretty much any freaking direction here, and that kind of has a bit of an issue. Oh, this is actually just legitimate stone. All right. I want all this to be flat, basically, around. That's the only downfall that I've seen. Even in Random Jet, it's kind of an issue in that to find a nice flat area. Because that is like the best place to build, you know, your base, essentially. Can I get rid of you? Oh, you're freaking metal. Well then, F you. Shove it. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of TLC around the base here, I think. And I kind of do want to wait for some more of that steel to make up in that, so we can at least do the outer parts of the base and a little bit more of the inside parts of the base, because there was a couple times in that when the demos first showed up and one of them blew up that it almost completely got it taken out, and we were going to have to fall back. And if we fall back, I don't want it to fall back to concrete. I'd like to fall back into steel if possible. Plus, with the blade traps now and that, I don't think we're really going to have too much of an issue with that, but if the increase of difficulty and the increase of game stage goes up, and we continue to get more and more demo zombies, it's only a matter of time before I accidentally set one off again. Which, that'll happen. I can almost guarantee it. That is going to happen in future Horde Night, guys. That's just the way it's going to go. So yeah, so hopefully you guys are still enjoying the series. I know I'm still enjoying it. I'm glad being this far in the game and still actually wanting to play the game, which doesn't really happen for me, as you guys know. Normally by the time I get to about episode, about 30 or so in that, I normally go on hiatus, or I start up a Fear the Butta, or, you know, whatever like that. Hi, doggo. Doggo. I don't have my bolts with me. There's the dog. I don't want to play with dog. Not especially since I don't have a freaking, you know what you call it. You know, I guess it's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, doggo. No. No. Bad dog. Bad doggers. Don't do it. Oh, can you just come forward here? Okay. You're bleeding. That's good. You're gonna keep bleeding? Come over this way. Come on, put your head down here. There we go. That's better. That's better. I need to find my freaking bolts, which are gonna be inside of here. I think we need to make more of these anyways. Yeah, we do kind of have to make more of those. You can go there. Ooh, yeah, coal. Coal, go inside of here. Yeah, we were completely out of coal. Actually, I'm going to go completely out of coal again because I'm going to make some more freaking... Oh, maybe not yet. Actually, no, I don't need to do that for just this much. I really don't. Gunpowder, what is it? 9 minutes? Yeah, that's fine. And pa-boom. Mix it all up. Perfect. Give to me all of the stuff. We need to get some more sand. I think the next time we pass the desert biome, I might actually pick some more of that up. That might be a good call. Oh, hey, I can do this now, finally. Yay, that was bugging me. These things right here are still cooking up nicely. Oh, you're out of lead. Or out of iron. Let me give you some more iron, sir. What about you? You still have a lot of it. Okay, cool. You go ahead and continue on doing so. We do need to make another crucible. Let's see here. Oh my god. Mechanical parts. I don't know why you put mechanical parts. Now, okay, so I guess I can find the argument in the crucible if you have to also do like the tongs that have the little hinge on it to where you can kind of tilt it and all that stuff like that. Then I guess you would need mechanical parts, I guess, technically. But no, you don't. But we're gonna oblige. Let me make some more iron here. Let me just make enough for it, I guess. Okay, we got mechanical parts. We got our oil. We need to go grab some clay, some stud, and then whenever that right there finishes up, basically. All right. We did get some tier 6 stuff, which is nice. The baton is pretty intriguing, actually. I do want to try a playthrough one of these days where I use the brawler and I use the steel knuckles and all of that stuff like that, because it does look like it would be a lot of fun, especially because your fists swing a lot faster and the whole fury of blows would be really good, as well as, you know, the brawler. What is it here? Higher chance to explode heads with punches. That just sounds like fun to me. I don't know why. It sounds like fun to me. Oh, hey, we got perks. Let's see here. How many points? What points do we want to put into? What ones do we need to put into, I should say? We're good on strength. Strength was the one that was good on it. Salvage operations. Okay, hold on. Let's go fortitude. Was there anything in fortitude? Because fortitude we've got maxed out too. No. Okay. Agility. Gunslinger level 5. 4 successful hits cause the last shot to do that. So that would be better for that. And the faster reload. Oh, we need run and gun. Run and gun was an absolute that we needed. Do we want to do another one of these right here? Get that 50% extra damage? I think we do. Okay. It's settled. That's what we do. That's not making crap. Maybe because I don't have any more? I do. I got... Ooh, no. Just don't do that. Put you there. I got stone. Go over here. Make more concrete mix. Thank you very much. And it is nighttime, and I just took all that in there, and I didn't make the crucible yet. Cheese o' peas. Crucible. Thank you much. Okay. So we got another crucible being made up, so we don't have to keep swapping the crucibles back and forth, which is nice. Actually, let's go up top here, because we also did this too. We came up here and we painted this wonderful beauty, which makes it a little bit easier to see at night. And no, I did not land the gyrocopter ever so nicely there, because it just didn't want to land there. I'm literally going to have to like start up a single player and just fly around with the gyrocopter and just keep trying to land it in certain spots just so I get better. At least that's how I feel. How are we looking up around here? I think we're looking pretty good. I think I'm going to classify the base as being done, aside from upgrades. Oh, maybe not. I do want to do a whole row on the outside here. If the hordes do get too bad, we can always expand out our blade traps and go along the outside there. And what I can also do, let me just try to jump down here, go here, go here. What I can do for the generator in that, since there's a spot right here, I could break this right here out and just drop a generator inside of here as well. You know, oh, ooh, we got night vision. Oh, I forgot we put the night vision on. Super snipey. Oh, I completely whiffed that. Okay, wait a minute here. I am shooting straight dead at his head. Like, okay, his head's inside. Okay, that time it worked. Oh, this looks so much better at night. Oh, he's a feral too. Oh, I'm surprised. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Appreciate you coming to check up on me. I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. Oh, and now the nighttime is getting brighter. Or something. Oh, it's so bright. And then you back up a little bit. Oh, I know why. I don't have the freaking helmet mod on, do I? No, I took that off. Why the hell is it getting so much brighter out there? Oh, it's because that's literally how it is. It just gets brighter when you walk outside because you're not sitting underneath the Okay, that's understandable. Oh crap! Okay, I do want to do the repairs on the bases first and get the freaking blade trap in order and all that crap. So let's what do we need for blade traps again? I think it's iron, steel, mechanical parts, and oil. Boop. Boop. I think it's more than that, to be honest, but let's just grab those. Blade trap, yeah, just a little bit shy of that. That's fine. Okay, so let's take a look at our quests that we've got rocking here. We got a bunch of other things: blitz defense, lumberjack, but I'm okay. Requirements: holding an axe. We got the 2 fetch and clears that are at the same exact location, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the same piston one that we did. Yeah, it's the freaking. It's another Shotgun Messiah one that we're gonna blow through real quick. This is the one thing about the tier 5s is it feels like there's not a lot of tier 5s that are different. It's either this or it's the freaking the apartment complex or it's the freaking what is it, the Shamway food, I think it is. The Shamway food one I think is another one. This one right here I think it is. Those are like the only big tier 5s that we've been getting, and I don't want to be upset about that. But at the same time, it's also getting a little bit old, I guess you could say. Oh, you would go in there and hide, you little freaking rotten turd. Come out of your hole. Good night. Excuse me, what? That didn't kill you? I call BS on that. These guys have like no freaking hit points. There you go. Now you're dead. That was a 787 experience. Wait a minute. So that was a feral one? A feral guy that just crawls. That's definitely free experience. Ooh, what about you? See, without it, with it. It looks so nice. Oh, freaking vulture, man. Let's see here. We got a spider guy over there. All right. I think we're sitting in business. Is this done yet? Yes, it is. Good. Thank you. Put you inside of there, and now I can make all the steel, right? Can I make one more? Give me just one more, thank you. And you, I can make all the steel too. And then that should be enough steel to do the rest of the inside here. Any kind of repairs that we need to do. And I want to get this line right here. And I think I want to get the next row too. I think that's what we're going to kind of make it at. This is definitely going to be steel as well. I kind of don't want to go out here because I know there's a whole bunch of bad guys out here, but I'm trying to remember how far back we went. Okay, we went back that far. Let's see here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I need 18. I need 180 just for this side right here to upgrade the top part of that. And I'm assuming probably the same on the other side. Groovy. Freaking groovy. So, I guess we'll go ahead and go off tangent a little bit. I guess it's not really off tangent. It's still essentially the whole apocalyptic scenario thing, but we've been kind of talking about as far as... where the fuck did I put my wrench? Wire tool, that's what I meant to say, not wrench. Loop. Right? Yeah. Right there. And then boop. Boop. And we're back. Perfect. Just let me get up there, please. Thank you. Okay, so that turns everybody on. Everybody looks good. Perfect. Love it. Okay, this is like a super secure location too. Like this base is so thick on the bottom. It's, what is it? 3 tall? I think, no, it's 4. Is it 3 tall or 4 tall? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. So only 3 tall, but it's solid reinforced concrete. The time it would take for them to get up in here and that actually probably wouldn't be that difficult depending on the zombies that are coming in, because they get that freaking bonus mob damage whenever there's more than 2 of them, I think, attacking a block. They get like an increased bonus damage or some crap like that. Ooh, hello. Why, hello there. Yeah, here comes a friend. Hi, Bertha. Bye, Bertha. Edgar. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, so actual wandering horde. Oh, cool. Hi, that wasn't very nice, Lois. Hey, you gave me more. Okay, never mind. It was nice. You gave me a level. I appreciate it. What else do we need to go into? I think we are good in agility now, right? I mean, I should go into parkour. Never get a sprained or broken leg when falling. I feel like that would be a great thing for me to have, seeing as the amount of freaking, well, the crap that I went through a couple episodes ago. Stamina reduction to cost. Oh, it actually reduces cost of stamina by jumping, too. Okay, you know what? It's sold. Sold. We'll level that one and max that one out next. What other books do we need to finish? We need 2 more for the Great Heist, 1 more for the Hunter's Journal, 2 more for Lucky Looter. Thread and Needle. Evidently, Thread and Needle is tough to find. Night Stalker. We need that 1. Never encumbered at night. I guess that's kind of nice for like early game, but right now I guess it doesn't really matter. Sneak Attack. Cutthroat. Sneak Attack with knives. Deal extra damage at night. Is a machete counted as a freaking... is a machete counted as a freaking knife? I mean, it is just a big-ass knife, but I mean, then again, you know, a katana is essentially just a big-ass knife, too, but that's a sword, 100%. Okay, let's grab the steel, Oh, I actually had a lot of steel. Oh, holy tits. Okay, wow, that's a lot more than I anticipated right there, for sure, bud. I guess we can go through and kind of... wait a minute, you just showed damage. Who showed damage here? Oh, that one right there. Mm-hmm. And there's no more upgrade path now, which I'm okay with. But ever since the addition of freaking of demo zombies in that, you would think that they would actually put in the old the polished stainless steel or the polished steel blocks, because the polished ones had explosion resistance increase on it. You would think, when you would need that? Oh, I don't know. When there's a zombie that if you accidentally set it off in that, it legitimately freaking blows up and does a crap ton of freaking damage to your structures. Like, that would be like the best time for that to come about, you know? I'm just playing devil's advocate here. That's all I'm doing. But you would think. You would just ponder and think for a hot second. I'm going to do that block too. I hate it when blocks are not, you know, uniform like that. In fact, all of this is eventually going to get upgraded anyways. Let's go ahead and do these. I want uniformity. Oh, God. What was that? That was weird. Hi, buddy. Okay, I'm going to test this out. Can you actually crawl through? Oh, Jesus. You scared the banana cat off of me, too. Can you fully crawl through? You can't. Oh, my God. You know what? F this. I just repaired that, you little nutsack. Oh, he brought me some steel, though. Is that a dog out there? I can't tell. It looked like there was something out there. Anyways. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about repairing those. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Let's go ahead and get these guys right here repaired up. Or upgraded, I should say. Oh, piss off. I gotta get concrete. Why do I gotta get... When the heck did that take damage? I don't know. Oh, we've already burnt through 300. Holy crap. God, we burned through it so much. So quick. I don't know. I like the night vision in that, but at the same time, I'm kind of missing the old one, you know? Oh, this is definitely from when the freaking demo zombie came in here and I was just shooting all willy-nilly. Upgrading the base. The base all nice and upgraded. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, this also probably will help out with a little bit more of the structural integrity. I might as well do these top ones too, I guess. Oh, that one took damage. Oh, yeah, that took damage from the last one. Wait, what? Over there. Did I miss those? I guess I missed those. I'll do that one too. I mean, we're eventually going to do all of them that we can do. I just want to be a bit sparse on it because we're still having a hard time coming across freaking iron or forged steel. God, we already went through 700 some. Holy crap. Holy banana cakes. I'm going to have to fire up I'm going to have to get a row of forges right here just to do steel. And I'm going to have to spend an entire 7 days in the game in that just freaking getting iron to smelt down into it. I guess that's all part of the game, though, as far as the grindiness goes. There was a guy sitting out there. I knew there was a guy sitting out there. I pulled that one. He didn't die. He'll die. Because I can get you in a headshot. This guy I couldn't get in a headshot. Gloobered. Hey, I got my arrow back. My bolt, I should say. Why is it so bright? Oh, I didn't get my stuff back from him. Oh, those guys are over there playing. And you all die. Haha, stupids. Jerkbag jerks. Anybody throw any bags around here for me? Yes, no, maybe so. No? No bags? Well, y'all can lick a left one. Haha, not you, though. Because you dead. Okay, well, now that we've successfully wasted 30 minutes of the freaking episode of me just talking about random BS and what we kind of did, let's do something proactive here. I kind of feel like I don't want to go do a big tier 5 right now. Let's go and let's do a couple of the things here. Let's do the lumberjack thing, and we'll do the other stuff like that. So of course, this one right here, I have to use an axe. Right? Holding an axe, right? Okay, so since I'm holding the axe, and we did put that mod on there, we're going to take that mod off, because it's actually going to increase our damage then. Let's go put this concrete away. We don't need to keep concrete with us. Yeah, we don't need to keep that either, I suppose. Okay. Oh, wait. I need my motorcycle. I need my motorcycle. Thank y'all very much. We can actually put you away. Cool. Love it. All right. You go here, you go here. And I think we are good to set the motorcycle down. How much gas you got? You got plenty of gas. Look at that. Plenty of gas. So, like I was saying earlier, guys, and the subject that we were talking about the past few episodes in that, regarding the whole preparation for the zombie apocalypse and what you would do and so on and so forth. I guess the next part of it is how are you guys prepared now? Like, this is just going to be a generic actual question. How prepared are you guys now for any kind of apocalyptic scenario or any kind of, well, how about this case right here? The wonderful pandemic that we have been going through since, 2020. The wonderfulness of the whole coronavirus thing. That opened up, I think, a lot of other people's eyes. And I'd like to think that it opened up, quite a few of them. I don't feel like driving up there. I really, really don't. I'm going to run across the bear, ain't I? No? No bear? No bear? No bad guys? All right. Come on, Mr. Lumberjacks. Where are you at, you little spanky bastards? Hi. Okay, I see you. You're over here by yourself. You're down. You're down. You're down. You're back up. No, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's all of them. I still want to chop all you guys up because you guys are jerks. Smack the face. Ready? Smile. Good night. Okay, that was easy. Wasn't too bad. Definitely makes it easy when you've got a nice steel axe that's tier 6 and does a nice good hunky chunk of damage. Alright, before we go on here, let's do the treasure map. Quest, yes. But it opened up quite a few folks' eyes as far as how people would act. Now, this is just a medical thing. This isn't even, you know, like, oh no, oh dear kind of thing. This is like we're talking about like a simple medical thing. People aren't eating each other kind of thing, you know? Or people, you know, there's not a full-blown, you know, war next door that are shooting people, or chaos or martial law or anything along that kind of particular lines. You know, maybe I should have rode the bike over here. I see a teddy bear. Mr. Teddy Bear, would you like to play with me? I want to play with you. Teddy bear! Oh my god, you're huge. You really actually don't do that much damage. I thought he was going to do way more damage. Okay, where's the guy at? There you are. Hi, buddy. Get head removed from body. Thank you. I better go do this. Actually, no, hold on. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. That bear actually did do a good chunk of damage, surprisingly. I did get hit a little bit from the, too. You know what? I need to start looking up all these birds' nests, because there is going to be eggs. Fuck off! Where the hell did you flying nutsack come from? You dropped my loot. Iron. Don't mind if I do. How quaint is that? Excuse me. I was promised more iron. Thank you. Freaking A. But that kind of opened up the eyes as far as, you know, the whole wonderful toilet paper shortage of 2020. God bless it. Shove it up your keister. You little flying teabag. You grundle-licking cunt. Fuck off. The hell do these peckerheads keep coming from? I'm going to use a freaking first aid kit. Next thing you know, I'm going to have like 4 of them on my ass here. What kind of bullcrap is this? Anybody else? I'm trying to talk to my people here. And I'm also trying to harvest iron. I'm going to go ahead and goobify this guy. Thank you. I swear to God, if another one attacks me, I'm going to say screw the iron. Anyways. But we've seen the whole wonderful toilet paper and paper towel shortage and all that other stuff like that. And I know some areas in that, they even ran out of water and all that stuff too, because people were panic hoarding. Now, can you imagine, if you will, a potential world or a scenario when, well, let's just put it how it is, in a situation in that where maybe, okay, so let's put it into a realistic aspect, possibly, if you will. Let's put it into the realistic aspect in that this wonderful Delta variant isn't just a whole bunch of hot air, which it probably isn't, and I'm not doubting it. I'm not going to get in an argument with the whole we need to remask up and crap like that, because honestly, I could take it or leave it either way when it really comes down to it. I have no problem wearing masks, and I will wear masks in that if they are required. It's not that big of a deal to me. It doesn't impede on my freedom. It doesn't impede any of that bullshit that anybody wants to sit there and yammer about. What it comes down to in that is if the fact that, you know, hey, you may not get sick. Others around you might get sick in that, but they may not be that bad or anything like that. But then for the folks in that are very, very, very predominantly going to actually die from the shit, and you could potentially prevent that by spreading it, I mean, it kind of just makes sense to do the goddamn right thing, you know? So that's where I stand in that. And if that pisses any of you guys off in that, then I guess fuck off. I mean, that's just going to be how it is. I'm tired of seeing all the political bullshit that's behind it in that. Yes, it's absolutely dickishly annoying that they keep making this a political aspect in that, when actually it's not a political aspect. What it really is the fact that we have a freaking strand that's coming out to being a little bit more of annoying than what the normal ones are. And people just ain't listening because my freedom and shit like that. Yeah, well, go shove off, you know? Because honestly, in that, the whole not cooperating and stuff like that, yes, I know rebellion, woohoo, yaha, and that's, you know, how some of this shit was, you know, developed in our founding fathers and whatever like that. We went up against the taxes and, you know, shit like that of the freaking of England and whatever. But, you know, really, when it comes down to it, you just don't want to do it because it inconveniences you and you don't want to have to fucking deal with it. Be fully honest with yourself in that. That's really what it is, okay? Don't try to say, oh, it's, you know, impeding on my freedom of whatever bullshit. No, just don't. Don't get in that aspect. Oh, I forgot Southwest. Probably down over here. But in the same sense, you know, you do have that right. You do have that right, I guess, to just not want to do it. And honestly, that's just horrible if you do. I mean, whatever. I can't, nobody can force you to do it, whatever. And honestly, if it gets to the point to where they do start, you know, highly enforcing it and start arresting people for it, then, especially then, if the numbers also show that, you know, hey, this isn't, you know, as bad as we thought it was, or this is just a whole bunch of a ploy for a political party and bullshit like that, then, yeah, then I can see it, you know, definitely flipping coin for sure. But you guys essentially get what I'm getting at, the gist of it. But let's say for a hypothetical, just for the conversation here, that this wonderful Delta variant that has mutated or whatever like that actually it is Southwest again, even for treasure maps. Good lord, not just for the buried ones, which is fine. I'm getting a lot of sand, so I'm kind of happy about this actually. But let's say that it actually turns out to be even more devastating than it already has. I mean, if that's the case, then what's going to happen to the whole society aspect? Like, how bad is it going to get? Oh, I forgot they're locked. You know what? I know for a fact there's a butthole lingering around here. A little dingleberry somewhere. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there just moping around. All right, that's fine. But let's say for a hypothetical of that it does get really bad, and it actually gets a lot worse, and it actually lasts even longer because of, well, said people in that are refusing to wear a mask in that, which, you know, has been proven to actually help stop the spread of it. Like, it really has. Like, it's blatantly obvious in the graphs and all that stuff like that it does help stop the spread. So anybody that's sitting there saying, oh, I'm not going to wear a mask, whatever like that, you know what? That's fine. As long as you social distance or whatever like that, that's fine and dandy. Go ahead and do it to it, you know? Whatever, more power to you. Don't care. Just, you know what? You do your own thing in that, and then when your mom or when your grandparents or when, you know, your little sister or when something like that tragically happens and they can't fight it, and it turns out that you had it as well, and you're the one that possibly transmitted it to them, then you'll fucking realize. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But hypothetically speaking, if the wonderful Delta variant is turning out to be the mutation, the one that starts the zombie apocalypse, or a scenario of likewise in that, to where it's, you know, kind of like Contagion, the movie or whatever like that, or, you know, just something really bad, then how bad are people going to get? And that leads me to what I was talking about earlier. How prepared are you currently now? How prepared are you for what we experienced in 2020? Like, I'm not going to lie. I can honestly say that I'm nowhere near as prepared as what I probably should be. I know for a fact I'm not. Do I have a place to go in the hills? Yeah, of course I do. Thankfully in that, due to, you know, Grandpa having a cabin and, you know, family having a place up north in that. And that's where a lot of people are probably going to go when that kind of thing happens. That's fine and dandy. But what about clean water? What about, you know, food? What about, you know, the necessities of that? I mean, even the little things like having a toothbrush and toothpaste and having, you know, stuff for personal hygiene. That's a big thing. I mean, I'm not going to lie. In an apocalyptic scenario in that, I would absolutely hate to be a female in this case. Like, I couldn't imagine every freaking month having to deal with Aunt Flo and there not being any kind of relief. Not having, you know, Midol, not having, you know, tampons, not having anything like that. And you just got to freaking deal with it. Like, that, to me, would be absolute hell. So when I sit there and I'm talking about being prepared, I'm not talking about, in this case right here, as far as melee weapons or guns and guns and guns, like all the freaking crazy ass people out there. Now, don't get me wrong, I've got a few firearms, thankfully, because I inherited it from my dad, and I've got a decent amount of ammo. But I know some people in that are just, you know, they've got a room the size of this equivalent C, where they've got gun safe, gun safe, gun safe, gun safe, gun safe, gun safe, all the guns there, and they got gun safes over here, stock full of ammo. It's like, there is a little bit on the borderline of maybe that's kind of crazy, you know, just a little bit. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't consider it crazy in the sense of if a huge civil war and a big war actually happened on our turf, then it would definitely be worthwhile. But let's look at it on a realistic standpoint, shall we? Let's look at it on a realistic standpoint, in that any country that is going to invade the U.S. is absolutely fucked in the head. Just on hunters alone. Michigan had over 450,000 hunters. Each one of them with firearms. That's not including the people that don't hunt, that just still have guns to have guns. That's just Michigan. That's almost 500,000 people. Not to mention Wisconsin, Minnesota, all the other big hunting states, Colorado. Like, good friggin' Lord. Like, that's a lot of freaking guns. That's a lot of ammunition. That's a lot of people armed to the teeth. That's why America will never be invaded. That's just, we've solidified that. And yes, I am, in my opinion, I am pro-gun. Now, do I think there should be regulations and everything like that? Yeah, to an extent. I mean, everything should have regulations in that. I mean, it's kind of the same concept as, you know, a car. You know, I mean, people who, you know, don't follow the rules and all that stuff like that, they get their license taken away and they can't drive. Now, of course, that doesn't stop them from driving. I know people that driven without a license or on a suspended license or whatever, what have you. That's going to be the blatant ideal of it. That's just going to happen, right? So, oh well. But in the same sense, there's still regulations on it. Like, you still need to have, you know, the proper things on a vehicle, turn signals. You know, it's got to be safe to drive in that. You can't be driving some random clunker that you welded in your freaking shop and drive down the road. Now, you could take it off road if you have an ORV or a V license and that, then you can do whatever the hell you want. Then you're kind of putting the safety in your own hand, but you can't drive it down the road where other citizens are driving. And I think that has the same concept with firearms as well. Now, the whole stance on the whole AR thing and everything, part of my family doesn't like it, part of my family does. And I'm stuck somewhere essentially in the middle. I definitely realize that those particular weapons in the wrong hands are absolutely beyond devastating. Like, the only thing I think more devastating than that would be somebody in that who's got, you know, a competitive shotgun with a, you know, a 13 shell tube extended with a speed loader, or with a Saga 20 or Saga 12 gauge auto shotgun, basically. That would be about the only other thing that's more devastating than essentially, you know, an AR, an AK, or whatever like that. So there's certain things that people overlook when they look at the whole aspect of that. So anyways, aside from that, I'm not getting at that kind of preparedness. I'm getting at the preparedness, like, how many water bottles do you have in your home? How many, you know, MREs, how many, like, non-perishable items do you have in your pantry? Like, that's the other big thing too. A lot of people in that, you know, I mean, myself included right now, just because of the whole, you know, not necessarily, I don't want to say hard times in that, but, you know, after buying a house and all that stuff like that, I don't have nearly as much funds as I had prior, when I wasn't spending as much on, you know, house payment, bills, and all the stuff like that, where I could, you know, load the pantry up in that or whatever like that. Like, there's a lot of different kind of scenarios in that, to where when you actually sit there, like, think about it, for example of this. How's about we take into example this and that? You go grocery shopping and that, and, you know, you need to get food, and there's no food there to get because everybody hoarded all the stuff, or there's very slim pickings and you're still kind of picky eater or whatever like that. You don't want to take part, you don't want to eat, you don't want to do anything like that, right? So say let's take that to a consideration. Okay, well then what's for dinner? well, you're either going to buy the shit that you don't want to eat, or if you happen to have some stuff tucked away in the pantry and that for this particular kind of scenario, well, then you're fine. If not, well, looks like you're getting the stuff that you don't want to eat, or you're not going to have dinner. That's kind of the way that it is. And that would be even more so, tenfold, if not more, than if this whole supposed Delta variant and that blows up big time. Like, that's a big thing. I know I was a bit controversial earlier, and I know I did tell people to fuck off. And, you know, in full bloat and this and that, I'm saying that because that's essentially how I feel when it comes down to it. So if you're on the opposing side in that, sorry, not sorry. That's just my view, my opinion. I'm going to stick to it until essentially proven otherwise. And I'm not talking about, you know, some random Republican site or random conservative site or random freeloading site in that to where it's like, oh, this is about politics and this is about that. Well, you know, they do politicize a lot of shit. And I honestly hate that they freaking do. It makes me sick to my stomach that happens so freaking often in this day and age, especially with social media, that I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's absolutely atrocious that they utilize, you know, social media platforms and that and political standpoints and that to basically divide us. We're all human. If you put 100 of us inside of a room and you didn't allow any kind of political talk, any kind of freedom talk, or any kind of bullshit like that, and we just sat there, we're shooting the shit, you know, how's your job, what you do for a hobby, and everything like that, I guarantee you in that 99.99999 people in there are going to get along just freaking fine. Now you can take that same 100 people and allow them to go through and talk about politics and their views on the government and all the other stuff like that, and you'll get a side that's far left, a side that's far right, people that are in between, and you're going to get nothing but bickering and arguing and even fighting. That's what they want us to do. They don't want us to, you know, pay attention to any of that. And I got friends. It's about time. I was waiting for a pissing horde. Hey, buddy, you want to turn around? Thank you. Chop your face off. Hi, Edgar. I got to come up with a name for you. I really don't know what I should name you. You're really short. Just call you Shorty. There's the other guys coming into play. Oop, hold on. Bird's nest. So, yeah. Anyways, I know I kind of got off track with that and the whole political BS and that. I try not to talk about politics or anything like that. I actively try to avoid it. Just because of the fact that how much of a divide it creates. So, like I said, I apologize, but I'm not apologizing in the whole sense of it all as far as what I said earlier. That's how I feel, and that's, you know what? If you wanted to know, now you know, and that's what I get out of it. Yeah, you're definitely a shorty. You must look like just like a teenage girl or something like that, like the short girl in Palms or something. That one short girl in the cheerleader squad. That's like way shorter than everybody else. I really wish you could do the double click on that. No, we did do some things in that. It wasn't really, it was more of a talking head video actually, which I don't know. Nothing was really on my mind about that, but that was just kind of that. Just one thing kind of led to another, and that's kind of what happens when I start talking. That doesn't go in there. You go in there, and then all of you guys go in here. Oh god, that's it. Go in there. Oh, we never went to the trader. We could probably get to the trader. I don't know. He honestly didn't reset, so I'm not really interested. I don't really want to go to the trader unless he reset. That way it just saves a trip, you know. These guys are all going. We're going to make some more steel. So yeah, but that's the question at the end of it all. You know, the whole too long, didn't read, didn't want to hear me ranting about crap like that. Why are you walking that way? You're walking away from me, you nip-nop. Freaking, I don't know what's up with the pathing of zombies lately in that, but especially the ones that come in here. They come in here and they go, oh, I gotta go back this way. Then they go, oh crap, I gotta go back this way. I don't know why they do that. I mean, it's cool on Horde Night because it literally stops them from beating the hell out of everything. But like, that guy right there literally was like, yeah, nope, right turn, Clyde. Gonna go this way. Just gonna ignore the guy smacking me in the back of the head with a machete. Holy crap. But yeah, so how prepared are you in a longevity standpoint? I'm not talking about firearms or anything along those kind of lines. I'm not even gonna humor any kind of comments that have to do with any kind of, oh, I got 30 of these guns and I got 6,000 rounds. Or, yeah, you know what? Good for you in that. I hope that one day that you never have to use them in that and they just sit there wasting away. I'd rather not see violence. I mean, violence happens when it needs to happen, but I'd rather it not happen, Anyways, that's that. How are you guys set up for the wonderful pandemic of not being able to get food, not being able to get, water bottles or whatever like that? Like, how well off are you in that sense like there? Like, think about it this way. Here's another thing that a lot of people don't realize. If the utilities go down, power goes out. Like, think for an example, Hurricane Katrina. Power went out. Water sources are all contaminated, including the water table down there. Aside from boiling the water and doing self-filtration, which we'll talk about, in a later video, I do plan on doing an actual face cam video in that where we're not playing the game and I'm just sitting here BSing, which I might actually do in the possibly the next video that I release actually in that, even though I don't really have any of the stuff around that I was kind of talking about. I do have a couple things in that. I got, a few things that I want to talk about in that as far as like the 5 C's of survival and, just the, the 3's rule and so on and so forth. There's a couple other things in that too, that I'm a little bit knowledgeable on. But as far as like, think about the utilities going off, like during a hurricane, during that kind of thing. Now, of course, me living up here in Michigan, I don't necessarily have to worry about hurricanes. And, folks that live in, the Midwestern states and that, they really just got to worry about tornadoes. And that doesn't really necessarily ruin utilities that much. As far as like water and gas lines, it does ruin power, but power can be replicated with generators and gas. That's not really that big of a deal, really, when it comes down to it. But what about, hypothetical, say we fast forward to 2023, right? We fast forward to 2023. This whole pandemic is happening more and more, and the Delta variant turns out to be a much, much more aggressive strain to where if you get it, you've got like a 40% chance of survival. And we don't stop the spread. We don't do any of that stuff like that. That means 40% of people that become infected are going to die. And that's like, so imagine if you will, 1 million people getting infected, right? And then 400,000 of them dying. Now let's scale that up to, say, 10 million. Well, 10% of 10 million would be 4 million. That's 4 million people. It's a lot of people. That kind of devastation in that would not only completely crush our entire economy, but it would also crush a lot of freaking, places that operate. People, like what happens if all the people in that normally run, the electric company or whatever like that? What happens if all those people in that just all of a sudden just up and disappeared and nobody knows how to fucking run it? It'll run for a little while and manage probably in that, but what happens when it doesn't? Oh, power's out. When's it coming back? Oh, fuck, we know. Until we get help from maybe an outside state. Oh, guess what? They're having issues too. They can't send anybody. We've got people trying to Google stuff. Oh, wait, they can't Google stuff because guess what? Internet down, cell phones, towers are down, all that stuff like that happens. Now what? When that kind of aspect happens, the realization that you can no longer flip on a light switch and see, or you can no longer, fire up the gas stove, or no longer turn on the electric stove, or you can no longer, just turn on the faucet and get nice clean drinking water. That's the kind of scenario that I'm talking about. That's the scenario where that would be essentially a reset on society in the areas where it's essentially affected. Now, hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm praying that that never happens, just because of the sheer fact that I know a lot of people in that would not make it through. And everybody deserves to live, in my opinion. Everybody deserves to live. Everybody deserves to be free. Everybody deserves to just be happy. That's just the way that I feel about that. So, that's what I'm kind of, checking on you guys and that. How prepared are you? A little bit more of a prepare awareness thing. I think I will do a face video, I think, in the next episode. I'm going to talk a little bit about it, and we'll see how long that goes. I know we didn't do too much on this right here. This right here honestly should have been my face video. That was just me BSing and talking shit. But you know what? That happens. We did go get some stuff done. We got some quests done that we got to go turn in. We're going to do the Blitz Defense, too. Another treasure map, though. We'll do that one next, I think. We'll have it with a shotgun. I think that'll be easy. But anyways, guys, that's it for the episode. Feel free to subscribe if you want to just, get notified whenever a video comes out. If not, you know what? I guess that's okay. I'm here doing this stuff as a hobby. I'm not trying to make money off of YouTube or anything like that. So if I don't get any more subscribers, I don't get any more subscribers. It's fine and dandy. So, but if you do want to definitely talk about it, drop some, knowledge in the comment section and that. If you got it, do it to it. I definitely like reading comments, and I definitely like replying to them. So, but guys, until next episode, take care and take it easy.